Hello, welcome my fine friends to, oh shit, I keep forgetting to do it because I'm so unused to it. Sorry, it starts here. That's the theme tune. It's kind of number one. That's pretty nice, isn't it? It's pretty sweet. Welcome to frame 107 of Me1 versus Me2 Snooker. This is a continuing contest between me and myself in which I try to determine which me is the best at snooker. Me1, the normal man. Happy family guy, happy-go-lucky, has his life all sorted out, versus Me2, the more renegade fella. He's the very, very strong breeze. He's single. He's a bit of a hit with the ladies, as you can imagine, looking at him. And it's all very exciting. It's all very exciting. We're up to frame 107. If you haven't listened to the first 102 frames and then watched or listened to the next 5, please go back and start at the beginning, or this will make no sense. I know a few people have just tried on YouTube, especially just jumping in and seeing how it goes. It won't make sense. I had one very angry person just saying it was rubbish. Of course it's rubbish if you've only watched frame 106, you idiot. It's about the contest, the greatest contest we have to face in our lives, which is the fight against ourselves. It's an unwinnable fight. You may win it, but you will also lose it, unless it's a draw, in which case you haven't won. So that's what I'm saying there. That's basically what it's about. And it's also just a very exciting sporting contest. But it's been on transgressive art festivals because it's art. There's no comedy here. If you're coming here looking for laughs, you are looking in the wrong place, my friend, because this is a very serious place to be right now, especially with the score as it is. Do turn off if you have not been through all the other frames. It's 49 to Me1 to 50 to Me2. You might say that's not 107 frames. Well, 5 frames were played between Me1 and Me3, or Me1-1 and Me1-1-2, and so on. Or Me2 and Me3. It all adds up. One frame was tied and one frame was abandoned. A bit fruit my teeth there. Apologise for having to pluck that out. I think I got it out. We got, very excitingly, we've got, well, it says 97 there. Let's see if it's more updated on. 110 people. This used to be, in lockdown, people were flocking to this. The audience numbers were huge. Now 114 people. Really? You make me fucking sick. What's better than this? Someone said, I think Scotland are playing football. Is that one man playing against himself? No, it's 11 men playing against 11 men from a different country. What's the point in that? You make me sick. We're here in the Me2 Macheda arena. Vladislav Krapichin's family got in touch and said that they felt I was hitting the crap. They'd have been happy to have it named after him, but they felt I'd only done it because he had crap in his name, and they know that that's a rude word in our language, and they're not falling for it. They had that their whole lives, the Krapichin's, and they are insulted and say if I ever even mention their names again, even to put an apology, that I will be sued. So it's now named after, I'm sorry if that's breaking it to you, the Me2 Macheda, the 77-year-old Filipino film costumier, producer and writer. She did the writing, she did the producing, she did the costumes. Then she did the theme tunes. I don't think there's no actual entry for. I'm saying her. That's very judgmental of me. Me2 may be a man. I've probably offended the family. They may be binary. I'm not. It's Me2. That's all I know about. I mean, I've fucked it. I've fucked this one. I tell you, there's no way they're going to be wanting them to stay next week. And yes, I see a couple of people subscribing. Patanal and Boa Brinks. Subscribe for 6 months, one of them, and 5 months the other, using Amazon Prime. It's slightly changed because I think it's now called Amazon Gaming. There will be a new video up on the homepage to explain how to do it, but basically you can link your Amazon Prime and Twitch Prime accounts. They may be called something else now, and then you can subscribe every month and give me £5 for free. If you're enjoying all this content, it comes out of your Amazon Prime money that you've already paid. You can end up giving me £60 a year, which is almost as much as you're paying for Amazon Prime. Amazon takes some of the money back because they're weird, but it still leaves me £3.50 each. You have to remember to come back and resubscribe, which thank you very much to those two who have just gone through, who did remember to come back and subscribe and have done so consistently. Some of you not been quite as good at remembering. I hope you are. If you are, it might be that you're giving your money to someone else. Please give it to somebody on Twitch. It's free money, which can really help artists. And let's face it, I am an artist through this difficult time. Yes, it'd be lovely if you could do it. So thank you to Yeo1956. That sounds like someone from Cheddar. We have the River Yeo, who is 11 years older than me. Thank you. It's nice to have some mature people in the audience. A lot of kids watch this, are obsessed with this. A lot of 15, 12-year-olds, 8-year-olds, babies. It's good to have a proper 64-year-old person watching, unless that's not when they were born. Hamstar's giving their money to Alan Partridge because they think they need it. That's very kind. If I didn't know Alan Partridge was on Twitch, I'm not sure he is. I think he's on Audible or something, isn't he, or Amazon? Oh, I suppose it is. There's stuff coming up this week. We're not doing a RHLSTP this week just because we've got a few in the bag. I might do one of those Twitch party film viewing things that if you're with Amazon Prime, you can watch along with me, and I believe I can do it like a direct commentary with me in the corner. We'll find out. And there is Ali and Herring's Twitch of Fun on Thursday, 8 p.m. And show 11. People said it wouldn't get past show 3. Look at it, show 11 now. All sorts of stuff happening in that. I'm very proud of it. Less and less viewers every week. What's going on with you guys? Let's see what we're up to now. Oh, I've closed it down. I've put that on it. Oh, and I should say also, even more excitingly, the Snooker Kickstarter, which all 119 of you should be very interested in, is now up and running. Go to rhlstp.co.uk/Kickstarter or go to Kickstarter and put in snooker and it's the first thing you'll see. Amazing rewards. Just go and look at it now. I'll take you through some of it. This is made for you. Anyone who enjoys this stream, this is made for you. Thank you to Fugu78, youngster. Presuming they're born in 78. It's basically there's a sticker album with 40 stickers to collect and swap. If you've got enough money, you can just buy all the stickers, but you still get some swaps, so you can still swap them with other people for sexual favours and money, whatever you want. And there's also the rules of snooker. There's a membership card for the Self-Playing Snooker Federation. This stuff will not be available outside of the Kickstarter, and all the money raised from this Kickstarter will go, not to me, none of it does, it always goes back into the podcast, but not even to the podcast this time. We're going to put all the profit from this, after we paid for all the printing and all that sort of stuff, back into live comedy venues. We're going to see whether we're going to spread it between a few or give it to one to try and keep comedy live and going after the inevitable second wave of COVID has wiped out most of the comedy clubs and comedians in this country. Hopefully not literally wiping them out, but make it hard for them to work if there are no comedy clubs. So we'll be contributing to a good cause, but also getting some cool stuff. Let's see if anyone's been there and done it during this little chat. We were on 98 backers, and now it was £6,471, and now it's 98 backers. Why do I waste my breath? There's a Me1 poster, glamour shot of Me1 looking beautiful, I have to say. You might have to Rufus T. Firefly asking how can people provide sexual favours for sticker swapsies with social distancing. You might have to wait till social distancing is over to cash in. That's what I'm saying. Thank you to Steve Brads, who's putting up the links. Thank you to It's John Bone, who's just subscribed with Prime for 6 months. This is the kind of people we want here on my Twitch channel. Thank you very much to anyone who's contributing in any way to any of my stuff. You can become a badger as well. You can do all sorts of things. You can see that BBC Two entire frame if you're a badger in the extras. But it all remains free. There's 154 people now. It's gone through the roof. It all remains free, so everyone can enjoy it if they want to, and if you can't afford to pay. And if you don't want to pay, you don't have to pay. If you can afford to pay and want to pay, you can pay. If you don't feel like it, you don't have to pay. Look, we're not here to do adverts for my wonderful services that I'm providing you. We're here to play snooker. I will say the Wikipedia page, I spent some time this week updating all the statistics. Someone else set up the Wikipedia page of Me1 versus Me2 snooker, but got bored at frame 80. And I spent quite a lot of time adding, and someone then put 2 of the summer tournaments, not the third one. So I added the third one, I added some other information, some other statistics, and someone at Wikipedia edited out the whole lot. I'm very annoyed saying we don't have statistics on Wikipedia page. Yeah, tell that to Liverpool FC. I bet you've got their fucker who won the Division 1 in 1977, haven't you? Bet that's there. Fucking Wikipedia pricks. So I might have to set up my own page with the statistics on. Let's see if anyone's donated while I've been doing this. Let's just see if you're all rushing there to see what's going on. Got a bit of sushi on my face. Hope it's not detracting. 99. The next person is the 100th person. We're at £6,498. They'll take us to the amazing 6,500 mark unless they just give £1. Oh, what a time to be alive. So it was very exciting for him. Yeah, so if you want to go and mess around with the Wikipedia page, you can. But I think we might just transfer the stats to somewhere else. But they will also be in your Punani sticker album if you want to buy one of those, which you can get as a PDF or a genuine thing, depending how much you put in. Blah-de-blah-de-blah. You can just draw in the players if you don't want to get the stickers. It's all fine. Very exciting. Thank you if you backed the Stone Clearing podcast. I mean, why would you? You're a ball bag, not a flag hag. But we managed to hit our target with that. We're doing this over a month, this snooker one. It's going pretty well. I'm fairly confident we'll hit our target, but it would be lovely to do 2 times or 3 times or 10 times our target and be able to help out lots of comedy clubs. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Nice to give something back. So, the last frame 106, pretty close in the end, but Me2 took it by 4 points, 39.43. He is now 50 to 49 ahead. This is essentially the 100th frame that counts. We could get past the 100th frame at 50 all, which would be interesting, or we could have a 2 clear frames between the two, or if it's a draw, it could be 50-49 still. That's how maths works. And the Punani sticker album is safe for work. It just says Punani on the front. That could mean anything. There is no Punanis in the Punani album. So yes, it's let's talk to Me2 about his victory. See how he's feeling. See how he's going. He'd been very depressed. I think he's just sitting down in the other chair right now. I can just see him sitting down. Here he comes. Thanks, Richard. Yeah, just sitting down as you came to me there. Yeah, feeling a lot better about myself. It's been a difficult summer for me. I mean, we don't have to go over it all again. But to finally taste a sweet victory that meant something and has put me in the driving seat. I did tell you last week my plan was to win all the remaining frames between me and Me1. And that continues to be my plan. I'm going to see if I can keep that plan going by winning again today. So I know a lot of kids in hospital rallied after last week, but I know a few of them, that high can only keep them going for so long. So I have that in mind. If Me1 defeats me, that's what he's doing. So that's the kind of guy he's become. I'd like to reach the hand of friendship across the divide, or the elbow of friendship, because we're social distancing, obviously. But I don't feel he's going to reciprocate that. He seems cross. He seems angry. He seems to have changed. I want what he's got. I'm going to admit it. I want what he's got. Not in snooker. I want 50 frames to 49. I'd prefer 99 frames to 0, but maybe by the time it's finished, it will effectively be that. I just say to him, if you're listening, let's put aside the personal differences. Let's have this out on let's get butt naked, get on the old green board and hammer this out between the two of us until we're both spent and can play snooker no more because we're just exhausted from hammering it all out. That's what I would like. Thanks. Well, I didn't even have to interview. We're up to 101 backers now on the Kickstarter, so thank you very much to people for getting involved. Some lovely rewards. So you can actually sponsor an entire... Can you not do an advert in the middle of my interview? I remembered you can sponsor... I said, can you not do an advert in the middle? We're trying to talk about snooker here. I don't care about the money aspect. This isn't for us, this money. It's for comedy clubs. Even so, it seems... It seems gauche to me to make it about money at all when snooker is much more important than any money you could. I would do this for free if I had to. Well, you do it for free, and so do I, and so does everyone, because we got paid for doing the BBC thing. Yeah, I didn't see any cut of that, so I'm doing it for free. That's true. I spent that on luxury items for myself. Well, I sort of get to enjoy some of those luxury items, I guess. I just have to say, Me2, your hair's looking so silvery and gorgeous in the light tonight. Yeah, thanks. It's I'm a little bit of a silver fox. That's why the ladies still love me, Richard. I'm an older guy now, but the ladies still love a bit of Me too. I don't think that was the best choice words you could have used there for that slightly awful thing you said, and then put Me too on the end. I don't know what you mean. And I was Me too before anyone else was Me too. I'm just saying you can sponsor an entire episode of Me1 versus Me2 snooker. I think we might have a pitch invader on the way up. Hold on. Oh no, it's alright. It was just I think it was Katie closing the... I thought it might be my daughter, but it was my wife closing the door. Because we're probably making too much noise. Be quiet. She doesn't know I'm up here playing snooker. I told her I was working. You can sponsor an entire episode of snooker, both on audio and visual. And if you want your name or your company name read out, and I'll do you a good job. It's expensive, but you get all the other stuff as well. So anyway, let's. I think Me1 is just making his way to the seat now. Let's just think. He's just sitting down now. Let's see if he's sitting down in the seat. I think he's just literally just next to me now, so he's just sitting down now. Let's see. Thank you, Richard. Yes, I was just sitting down when you came to me. Yeah, I saw and I commented on the fact you were. Yeah, I mean I'm sitting next to you, so I heard. There was no real need for us to talk about the sitting down thing. No, it's fine. And your hair's looking okay. Thanks. Yeah, no, I know. Look, I am the first to admit I've been married. I've been with my wife for 12 years. I've been married for 8 years. And same me. Yeah, I know. I'm the first to admit I've let myself go a little bit. I'm happy. A little bit of extra padding around the waist. That's married life. And, I'm not trying to advertise this. People will be attracted to it, but I'm not trying to put it out, a billboard out there, go, if you want a place to sit, here's my face. I'm not that guy. Not like Me too. I don't know if he would use a chat line like that. He might do. Probably wouldn't work if he did. We don't know, do we? And we don't know, you and me, Rich, because we don't date anymore, so we don't know what the single young women like anymore, do we? We don't know. We definitely don't know that. I think that's quite lucky. There's times I think about it, Richard, but are there? Yeah, that's just you, mate. Is it? Yeah. Is it? Yeah. No, you don't even think about it. I mean, yeah, I don't think about it. My wife's just downstairs listening. Yeah, so is mine. What are you saying? I wouldn't give. I'm saying I wouldn't give up what I've got. It's too precious and amazing to me, and I wouldn't swap places with Me too if he was the last me in the world, and he isn't. There's at least 31 other ones, including me, plus the referees and the commentators, and the board of the Self-Playing Snooker Federation. Yeah, there's a lot of extra me's. How are you feeling about the snooker? Should we get onto the snooker rather than how sexy you're looking? You're looking sexy, Rich. I know I am looking sexy, and I'm happily married. It's still okay to look sexy for your wife. And for just people, you're allowed to look. You're allowed to look. You can't touch. You can look, but you can't touch. You had your chance. All of you. Yes, I disappointed that I'm not ahead in the snooker, but I hope to become equal level today. Yeah, I mean, that's basically all you ever say. Yeah, well, that's what more is there to say. I'm hoping. My plan last week was to win every single frame. That plan went awry on the first frame. I hope to win all the frames from now on. So my prediction is by the end of this frame, we'll be 50 all. We'll have played 100 frames of snooker for nothing, for no reason. Be at the same place as we were when we started. I mean, there'll be some poetry to that. Poetry, and it'll be depressing. But to be honest, it wouldn't be as depressing as being 2 behind, playing someone who is as equal at snooker as I am. If he's 2 behind, he's 2 better than you. He's 2% better than you, literally. Is he literally 2%? Isn't it 4%? No, it's 2%. It's 2. There's 100 frames, 2 frames. You've got 90. Well, I think, because I will have 49 frames and he'll have 51. And there's 2 frames, but I'm not sure in percentage terms that's what it's the same of percentage of my 49. Let's not get into that. Basically, you'll be 2 frames behind. I don't think people are here for the maths. I'm a 53-year-old man, Richard. I'm happily married. I've got to think about other things to take my mind off what we've lost. We have lost a lot. And what we'll never get back. We can't get it back. Yeah. By the way, this T-shirt is an old Kickstarter T-shirt. If you are watching at home thinking, I'd love that T-shirt, this is not the T-shirt you would get for the Kickstarter Awards, which will be one with Me1 and Me2 in cartoon form upon it. And there is a donkey T-shirt as well. There's a tea towel. Can you stop doing adverts for the thing when we're about to play the game? And if snooker has anything, it is against advertising. Not sure. Well, self-playing snooker is. Yeah, that's what we're playing. I know. I will do stuff for money though, because I'm Me1 and I've got a family, and I'd like some cocaine. Okay, let's crack on. Let's go over to commentator 1, commentator 2 here in the Marucho Makeda Arena. Very exciting times for them. Let's see how they're feeling, and let's just check their mics are working before we move on. Let me know if they're not. How are you doing, commentator 1? Hello, Richard. It's very lovely to be here. Back where we belong. It's looking bright here today at the Marucho Makeda Arena. Beautifully set out balls there, set out by referee 1 or referee 2, whichever one it is. Thank you to Andy McCage, who has put up the current scores. The very strong breeze in the lead as we speak. But today it is Me1's turn to break. Will he go in off? Here he is. It's Me1 wearing his trademarked T-shirt of himself. He has gone in off. And that to me says that the referee's done a great job setting up the old snooker board. The usual opening play is basically if you break, you're 4 points behind. That's basically how it starts. Usually, sometimes you can knock the black in though. Me2. Oh, he tries a plant. The ball's nicely grouped, but one has become a little loose, and I think Me1 will eat up a chance like this. Oh, he's hit it a bit too softly. Oh, what a miss. That's a terrible start for Me1. He needs this, and Me2 has potted it instead, but effectively, fantastically snookered himself. That is quite impressive, given the layout of this board. He's going for the yellow. Oh, beautifully hits it. So Me2, break of 1, calculating. Me1, 0, Me2, 5, and we're off to a flying start for Me2. It's going to be he's got a mounted to climb Me1 now, especially there's nothing on here. He's whacked everything, hopes for the best. Nearly goes into the centre pocket, but it's been left on for Me2. Has to hit this at quite a tight angle, and he's done it. Just danced across the pocket there like Caroline Quentin dancing on Strictly Come Dancing, coming up soon. Me2. He's potted the yellow. It's a nicely done. It's a 2-ball break already, and that's the sign of quality. Can he make it 3? It's not looking likely from the way the balls are positioned, but maybe he can do something here. Oh my stars, that was a shot. He's got a 3-ball break. I mean, the yellow looks the easiest of the choices, but if he goes to the yellow, he's going to be hard to go on to a red. He's going for the blue. He's bold. He's got a break of 4. If he fucks up here, he'll give 5 to Me1. He hasn't fucked up. He's potted it. This is incredible. Beautiful pot. And Me2 could finish off the rest of the balls, and then that's the end of the frame. He'll go into the 100 with more frames than Me1. Oh, he's got another one. Is he on the pink? So, fuck, we got to keep count of how many this is. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's on a break of 10. 5 balls for 10 points. He feels like he deserves more. He's going for the pink. Some extraordinary shots here. He's got the pink. 6-ball break. Well, people might have laughed when I said he's going to clear the whole table, the whole board. But Me2 has a break of 16. I can't really see him potting this. There's only one red, really, unless he whacks it and gets a bit of luck. He's missed it. What a way to end that break. Me2 gets 16. Incredible break. But he gives away 4. So calculating, Me1 4, Me2 calculating. This should take some time. Calculating. 16 plus 5, calculating. 21 is 21 points to Me2. Shame he missed that red. Me1, can he? Me1 has, wow. He's come up fighting. He has potted the ball that Me2 failed to pot. And also another one as well. He's got a break of 2 with 1 shot. He's going for the pink. Oh my stars, what is going on with this game? Me1 on a break of 8. And there's plenty of action left in this. If Me2 had potted that red rather than missed it, this could all be him. Me2 has a 3-ball break already. He's on 8. He's got 8. He's going for the pink. He's got the pink. He's got a break of 14. This could be over before we started. What the hell is happening? He's got a break of 15. And that might be it. He's going to have to... His only chance is the pink into the centre. He's going to have to hit it at quite an angle to get this in. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me up the arse. We have never seen anything like this. This is a break of 20. How many balls is this so far? Is that just 6? I think it's come to an end now as he has basically snookered himself. I think he's on 20. He's going to come off the difficult bottom cushion. He's missed. Oh, he's missed everything. He's got 20 and given away 4. Oh, my stars. And that leaves us in an amazing position. Calculating. Me1 24. Me2 25. If you thought when Me2 had got that 16 break it was all over, you didn't bank on Me1 getting a break of 20. And if he hadn't messed up at the end, he'd be ahead. Me2. He's trying to double. Nearly pots both the reds, but pots neither of them. That would have been an incredible shot if he got both of them in. I would just have assumed I was asleep then. Me1. Oh, he should have got that. Is he going to pop the other one? No, he's right down. Basically touching, but not quite. Me2. Oh, he's gone in off. Oh! And what drama here. For you listening in audio only, as is God intended. Me2. I don't even know what happened. What did he do? He went in off, didn't he? And then the red ball he hit came all the way down and potted the other red ball. So the red ball's gone down. It's 28. Plays 25, I think. And Me1 suddenly in the ascendant. You would have put he was dead and buried. And he didn't get that red. But look at that. He's used the camber of the table to incredible effect there. This is an absolute peach of a snooker. I don't think there's any way out of this. Me2 is going to just try and blast it, hope for the best. Oh, he's hit the black. He's potted the black. Extraordinary. So Me1 from nowhere. It's 35 plays 25. And Me1, what a snooker that was. And I think he was trying for another snooker. He's fucked it up. And Me2, slightly bedazzled, I think, by all that's just happened. I think he was thinking, I'm there. It's 51, 49. It still could be. He's got 7 back. He's potted the pit red and then the pink. This, I don't know if we're even going to get to commentator 2. It's so exciting. Me2. Can he get the yellow? He nearly does as well. 7 points, but he may have left that on. Fuck me up the arse. This is one of the most thrilling frames of snooker I think that's ever been televised, certainly, but possibly that I've ever seen. Calculating, Me1, 35. Calculating, Me2, 32. Me1. This yellow, it's an easy yellow, and that could count for a lot. Can he get the green to go with it? Oh, he can't. It's a bit of a wild shot. I think he might have got lucky. He's up to 37. Is it another snooker? I think it might be. Me2 being a bit unlucky with the snookers, but he gets out of that one nicely. Even though the black and the pink were there ready to go, Me2, Me1. Oh, surely he should have got that, but maybe he's got another snooker. No, nowhere near. Me2 could. My goodness, he could come back here. He's potted the green. Just the pots are just so sharp. These guys have got so competitive. Me2, and unbelievably he's playing for safety. He hasn't quite done it, but that's so unlike him. There's 2 points in it. Me1 could get the brown here. Hits it very hard, just like the people on YouTube say you shouldn't. And look at their stupid faces now, because it went in. Me1. Oh. He messes up. Calculating, Me1, 41, Me2, 35. There's literally 6 points between these two. 18 on the table. Me2 coming up. Me2 stops. To chalk his cue. Let's go to commentator 2. Have you ever seen anything like this? I have not seen anything like this in a self-playing snooker arena. The quality of this play is extraordinary. It's taken 107 frames, commentator 1, but I'm hooked. I'm hooked. Me2. He fucks it up. He's fucked it up, and that could be a fuck up that he regrets. Me1 has potted the blue. Is he going in off? Oh, what scenes. Me1 was almost doing a victory lap around the table. He potted the blue. He was one ball away from definite victory. But it's gone in off, and Me2 now gets a crack at the blue. He's 1 point behind. And he's potted the blue and not gone in off. He's in the lead. If he pots the pink, he's won this extraordinary frame. Oh, and he's so far away there. And it's landed pretty nicely for Me1. Calculating, Me1, 41, Me2, 45, Me2 is ahead. I don't think Me1 can get this conventionally. Is he going to double it? He's tried, he's missed. What a time to miss your double. Can Me2? Me2's going to double as well. And he's missed. Oh, and it danced round the pocket like Bill Bailey on Strictly Come Dancing, dancing round a pocket. Me1 lives to fight another day. He's trying to double. Oh! And Me1 has just had either the greatest piece of skill you've ever seen or the jammiest bit of luck. They'll be replaying that in the replay session right now to see exactly what happened. But Kiss against the cue ball has somehow sent the pink flying into the centre pocket. Me1 is ahead. If he can pot this relatively simple black, he has won. Oh! Me1 is 2 points ahead. There's a black on the table. Me2 cannot possibly pot this. What can he do to make it safe? That's pretty good thinking from Me2. Me1. Is he going to risk trying to double it? He's tried it. What a stupid thing to do from Me1. Oh, my stars, Me1. He's left the simplest pot to Me2, but the pressure's on Me2. Me2 takes it. Oh. And I can't tell you how exciting these film... I don't know if the film cameras have added something extra to this. But the standard of play is extraordinary. Let's just get the confirmation from computer voice. Calculating, Me1, 47. Calculating, Me2, calculating, Me2, calculating, 52. Me2's taking it by 5 points, 52 to 47. 2 6-ball breaks. And it's almost the score in frames. 47-52, and the score in frames is 49-51. That is some kind of maths voodoo jinx going on right there. And the people in the chat room are literally speechless. None of them are able even to type anything about this. This frame will go down in history. It went one way, it went the other, it was over, it was not, then not over, it was then over, and then it was not over again, and then it was nearly over. Me1 had the chance to finish it with a black, but Me2 kept his head. Me2 is the victor. Me2 finds himself 2 frames ahead at the 100 frames of competitive snooker finished stage. Richard, if you are still able to breathe after that extraordinary, it just makes me sick that only less than 200 people were there to see that live. As someone in the chat room's just said, Monkey Rat, Me2 has won the best of 100. It's irrelevant, because this isn't the best of 100. It's the best of infinity. It's the best till we die. But that gives him 2 weeks. If either the player dies in the next 2 weeks, Me2 will find himself the champion. You cannot say fairer than that. Back to you, Richard. How are you feeling? Well, I am frankly astonished and slightly sexually aroused by what's happened there. I know a lot of people thought Me1 versus Me2 snooker was a stupid idea, that I would give up and that I would all be committed to a mental institution. But if that frame doesn't win some kind of award at the Sports Personality of the Year this year, then my name is Marmite Lid, because that was amazing. Let's talk first of all to the loser. How must he be feeling? Me1 he's just come in from the arena. He's just sitting down now. Yeah, Rich, what can I say? I played some of the snooker of my life there, but I came up against Me2 in equally staggering form. The chances of us both hitting that kind of form on the same day, I think, 1 billion to 1. This never happened before to that extent, even though all the frames we've done that have been filmed have been close. I'll give you that. But that was ball after ball, sliding into those ball holes. One of my best breaks ever. I got a break of 20 with 6 balls, I think, wasn't it? Me2, he got 16 to 6 balls. I mean, I wish you'd been keeping a better record of the highest breaks all the way through, Rich, because that, it may not have been my highest, but it was certainly one of my absolute best. Yeah, look, I'm going to be the first to admit I had a fantastic streak. I won the Elite Championship. I don't like going on about it. I then won the next 3 frames. I thought I was invincible, but Me2's new plan of just winning all the rest of the frames has got me on the run. I don't know what to do. I'm taking my hat off to him. I came so close. I mean, why did I fuck up that? How did I fuck up that black? I'll be dreaming about that black for probably the rest of my life, especially if I don't catch up. I will catch up. Look, I will catch up. I've been behind before. I've been in front before. This won't be the last you hear of Me1. I will be back next week, and I will be trying to win next week. Not just for my kids and my wife, for you, the Me1 fans, who I've let down with my arrogance and my vanity, and I will not allow that to happen again. I've learned an important lesson about humility these last few weeks, and I'm there for you guys. I'm still the Me1 that you know and loved, and yeah, I'm back, and I won't ever make that mistake again unless I get really way ahead and win another big tournament and have cups and stuff up in my house. Well, extraordinary stuff from Me1 there. I personally thought he'd gone off the deep end, whatever you say, and become quite an obnoxious character. But in defeat, has brought him great dignity. He has got to the 100 frame stage. Is 100 frame 107, but of the frames that count between Me1 and Me2, that is the 100th frame of the traditional contest. They played each other a few times in other contests. And the statistics say that Me2 is the better player. Certainly that frame makes me think Me2 is the better player. He kept his head and did something beautiful. He's just sitting down right now. I can see him just coming up to the seat. He's about to sit down. Oh, thanks, Rich. Just signing a few autographs there for some of the me's in the audience here at the Marichu Makeda Arena. May he or she rest in peace. Sorry it took me a little while to get here, but wow. What a contest. I have a newfound admiration for Me1. I know I was saying that a bit before the frame, but the way he came out, the way he came back from my, almost unheard of 6-ball break, that you would think he would have been crushed. You would think he'd have thought, well, that's it, it's over. I mean, I'm thinking, what if I hadn't just missed that 7th ball and had hit it and got it in? Maybe I could have gone up to a 10, 12 ball break. It was obviously possible. But I didn't. Me1 came in, took the frame by the horns. I was just left bedazzled. I was just literally lying there going, what's going on? I don't know what to do with myself. Extraordinary stuff, Richard. And I take no pleasure in that victory. I take no pleasure in being 51-49 ahead. Me and Me1, I think, have become the brothers that we were back in the 80s when we played. We just had a simple snooker board on top of the dining room table. Looking back at those times now, when you look at this arena and the amazing snooker board we've got there, look, when you look at that and think how we started with just something that was actually slightly better quality than that. It had didn't have a big bend in the middle of it. It was exactly the same size, but it didn't have its own legs and stuff. When you look at that, this is me. We've come a long way, the two of us, and we're brothers. We shouldn't be fighting, only on the snooker board. And I'll continue the fight for you, my fans, for you, the kids in hospital. 2 in a row. Let's make it 3 in a row. Let's make it infinity in a row. That's my plan. My plan is, Me1's plan has fallen into the dust. My plan is working very well, though admittedly by quite small margins. Don't know what I won by 5 points this week, 4 points last week. It's been close. These have all been close since we did the filming, and I didn't want the film cameras to come in. So yeah, I'm going to go away, practice, think about what I've done, and make love to Me1's wife when he's not looking. That's my plan for this evening. Oh, and just at the end there, Me2. Some of the old rivalries came back. I don't think these two are going to be friends forever, but it's nice that they seem to be friends. They're just off camera, shaking hands with each other despite their coronavirus. The Kickstarter has just gone up to £6,750, and I'm sure that many of you, having watched that, I can't believe there's people in this room watching that who aren't just rushing to give to the Kickstarter as just in gratitude to those two fine players. And yet there must be some on, because there's 190 people in here and only 103 people have backed it. So there must be some people who haven't yet rushed to realistically.co.uk/Kickstarter, and there'll be countless thousands at home. Actually, we can count them via downloads and YouTube counts. Probably 3,000 to 5,000 people at home. We only need a few of you to donate, but if you all donated something, that will help live comedy, and all the profits will go to live comedy, and you will have some beautiful things. We always work hard to make these rewards very good for you, and I'm massively regretting my generosity at doing this one for charity, because it's a good one, and we could have had all the money and made loads more content with the money instead. But we're idiots. We've given it away. 103 of you. Thank you very much. rahelastapa.co.uk/Kickstarter if you want to join in with that. Thank you so much for watching that live. If you did, thank you very much for listening or watching it on repeat. Do come back most Mondays. It'll usually be Monday, depending on what's going on. 7:30 p.m. twitch.tv/RKherring. If you want to give some money to me, which I will then just admittedly spend on making more content for you. Why don't I pay myself something? I get paid a little bit. It's okay. Then do link your Amazon gaming and Amazon Prime accounts. Sign up for both, and you can give me free money. As I explained earlier, there will be a little video explaining that on twitch.tv/RKherring very soon, as it's slightly changed. So, thank you very much for watching. Go to Wikipedia, update it with all the proper statistics on there, and I will see you next week for frame 108 with more Me1 versus Me2 snooker. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Enjoy yourself playing snooker. Goodbye.